welcome back to my channel. We are in a brand new year. Oh my god, sorry it took me so long to get this video up. It's been a lot. I got really sick and my voice was so raspy I could barely talk. It was just crazy. So yes, finally got a time to sit down and do this for you guys. So this is my countdown to the new year look, and then I'm also going to bring out a brand 2019 ready to take it on look as well. But let's get through this one. So if you want to find out how to get this gorgeous brightness up in your face, ready to celebrate all about the sparkle, then stay tuned. All right, so I know this face is all the mess, but we are starting with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And to cover up these awful dark circles, I will be going in with the Instant Rewind Brightener Dark Circle Eraser by Maybelline, just to kind of help neutralize this so we can be nice and bright and fresh faced. So blend that all out before I move on to my foundation. Alright, so foundation today is going to be the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in Natural Beige. And I'm just taking the excess and putting it all over before I go in with a big flat top brush just to blend it all out to the face. Alright, so now it's time for our eyes, and of course, showing it backwards, I'm starting with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer, and I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid, nice and gently, and just make sure to spread it all around because we really want our shadows to stick. Okay, so first palette up is the Semi-Precious by ColourPop, and I'm taking this gorgeous, amazing shade called Easy Go. I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. You can see how amazingly pigmented this is. This is going to create a strong base for the rest of our look. Alright, so again by ColourPop, this is the Golden State of Mind, and I'm starting with the Grlfrnd shade, which is this gorgeous white shimmer. I'm just going to put that all over the eyelid, just going up to the crease, but not surpassing it. So all we need to do is just pack it really on. Again, we really want this to pop, and I want to definitely lighten up my current shadow shade. Okay, so up next is going to be in this Violet Voss My Holy Grail palette, and this is the crystal shade, and this is actually what we're going to be using for the arch of our brows. Again, we just really want to balance everything out. You can see how gorgeous this shimmer and shine is coming in, and I am just absolutely loving all of it. Alright, so back to Golden State of Mind. I'm going to take this shade Watch Out, and we're actually going to put that into our crease with an angle brush. So I'm starting out with a little bit and then just building it right in there. Again, I am not being shy or, what's the other word? Shy or modest about how much I am putting into my crease. Again, I really want this to be a bold and very shimmery look. Alright, so to deepen this crease color, I'm going to go in with the heads or tails of the Golden State of Mind with a smudge brush. Again, I just really want to intensify a little bit of the shadowness without losing the bold intensity. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is just kind of touch up what has been lost and just kind of add a little bit more and start to add more to the lower lashes, the lower eyelid with the same colors that we have been using. So again, just touching it all up, you're starting with the semi-precious and then going in with the Golden State of Mind. Alright, so to add to the smokiness, I'm going to use the Teddy Bear and in the Violet Voss palette, and I'm just lightly dabbing it in there. So I don't want to go full ham with this color. I want to work it into the areas that I want it in, so I'm just lightly putting it into my crease, and then I will go in and blend it out. So crease, I'm going to create a V on the outside of the corners of my eyes, and then again blend it all out. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a new shade, which is Thanks a Latte from Violet Voss, and I'm just going to put that right into my arch of my brow, and then go in and blend it all out. So this is create a little bit more of a matte feel, just to kind of create a little bit more contrast with all the shimmer that we have going on already. Okay, so now it's time for our liner. So I'm using a pencil liner by Makeup Forever, and this was the Aqua Eyes in black. So I'm just putting that into my waterline, and I will also be lining my lash line on my upper eyelid just to create a winged liner look. And then I will be going in with a liquid liner by Clinique. Okay, so now that eyeliner is done, now it's time for some lashes and brows. Be right back. And yes, here we are looking super gorgeous and slaying the game. So now it's time for the face. So starting with my Sedonalace concealer palette, I'm just going to spritz it with this Prep+Prime MAC Fix Plus, and I'm also going to put that on a flat brush, and I'm just going to begin my contour. So as you can see, I'm putting it into the hollows of my cheeks. I'm going to shape my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and of course my jawline. Okay, so now it's time for the highlighting portion. So I'm starting with the LA Girl Pro Conceal-Yellow Corrector, and I'm just going to put that in my under eye area, in the center of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, on my chin, and just above the jawline. Then we'll go in and blend it all out. Alright, so now that we are all blended out, now it's time to set it all. So I'm using the Pretty Vulgar translucent setting powder, and this is the matte About It. And I'm just going to put that on my highlighted areas, and then I will begin the contour. Okay, so for the contouring powder part, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil with a kabuki brush, obviously my absolute favorite. And again, just as I did with the concealer, I'm going to work it into the hollows of my cheeks, shape out my nose, my forehead, and my jawline. Alright, so now it's time to blend it all out. Alright, so now that I've kind of blended the entire face, I just want to add a little bit more to my contour. So I'm using the Too Faced Beach Bunny, which is adding a little bit more of a glow to the contour. So I'm just going to lightly brush it on there and kind of just embrace that nice kind of bohemian glow before moving on to my blush, which is by MAC. It is the Trolls edition. This is the Play It Proper, and I really like this because it's so almost Barbie-like. It's this gorgeous shimmery light pink that's just going to just grace everyone's face with it. So I'm putting that into the apples of my cheeks before I move on to my killer shimmery out there highlight. So we're just making sure that we're blending it fully out. Alright, so going in with the Becca Apres Ski Glow, I'm using the highlighter Icicle. And with a highlighter brush, I am working it into that corner of my face. As you can see, I am definitely not shying away from being full force. Again, this is not the time to be modest. We are full on glamazon. Okay, so for our lips, I'm starting with the MAC Cream Sheen in Nippon. I believe that's how it's said. So this beautiful pinky pink lipstick with a little bit of a shine, which is perfect because we need some stickiness for the next process. So now that I have that, I'm going to go back to the Becca palette. And I'm going to pull this rose quartz, and I'm just going to put that all over my lips because we are adding the shine and shimmer to it before we go in with our final touch. Okay, so for the final touch, I'm using the MAC, again, Troll Edition. This is the Reflex Translucent Teal Sparkly Powderness. It's just a gorgeous glitter addition to our look. So I'm using a brush and I just wet it just to kind of create a little bit more of an attachment for the glitter as I'm able to take it on and put a little bit more onto my lips. So this is really taking it up a level and just kind of making this lip look just pop so much more. I'm also going to add this to the inner corners of my eyes as well for that added sparkle. so this is the final look. I am super in love. It's so much fun. I feel like a little girl every time we do this. And yes, you have the really shimmery and shiny eyes. You have a shimmery and shiny lip, ready to bring the new year in. Of course, we want bright faces and happy faces for this 2019. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It's not really complicated. There are some little particular steps and some cleanup that you have to worry about because of the fallout. But other than that, this look is killer, and it's good for honestly any kind of party scene. Like, there is not a point that you could not rock this look and it will still look incredible. Like, I just can't even stop looking at it. It is just amazing. I just love this shimmer. I love the shine. It's just awesome. It's very girly and I feel like a Barbie doll, and it's just a lot of fun. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Always follow me on Themakeupphase and connect with me on LinkedIn. I love it, trust me. And as always, never be afraid to leave a comment, good or bad. Again, I don't mind the critiques. Let me know if you like something, if there's something actually that I'm missing or you want me to kind of slow down or break it down. Trust me, I love it all. And I am loving the start of this brand new year, and I hope you guys have a really great kickstart to 2019, and that you're able to kick ass and accomplish everything that you want to for this year. So until next time, my loves, bye.